This is probably the craziest Twisted Fate game that you're ever gonna see. And if I disappoint you, dislike this video. I'm just saying that right now. I am not gonna spoil anything. I just said this. No spoiling, nothing. There's timestamps in the description if you want to skip to the gameplay, guys. I'm so unbelievably excited to go to it. So let's first talk about the build. Oh, by the way, just no, you know what? I'll tell you about that during the game. So build of Black Feather. Oh my god, I almost said Black Feather. Only OGs know what Black Feather means. But okay. So the way that you build Twisted Fate. First of all, I don't like Luden's Echo. I see some Twisted Fate players build a Luden's Echo. I don't like it because if the tankiness, you don't get tanky. That like essentially, there's one good thing about the Luden's Echo. Only one thing which is good is the ability haste. The 20 ability haste is actually amazing. You can really spam your abilities, but like just the plain tankiness and damage of the Rod of Ages is just better. Like this is totally worth it. You don't really need the extra abilities because you already get abilities for Lich Bane and the Ionic Boots of Lucidity. But as I said, Rod of Ages is just generally going to be much better for you as a Twisted Fate. Second item is going to be a Lich Bane. Amazing item. And just so you know, Sheen is absolutely broken on Twisted Fate because 10 ability haste and the Sheen. Every time you use your card, you're gonna be able to proc the Sheen, which is amazing. So after that, you get Ionic Boots of Lucidity after your Rod of Ages, or Sheen. If you can get a Sheen immediately, you get that. So these are gonna be your first three items. Third item is situational. Right here, you have to decide for yourself. Okay, what do I need? Do I need full burst damage, and do I not need range? Boom, you go for the Rabbanon's Death Cap. Do you need range? For example, if you're up against a Caitlyn or you just really want to catch out enemies from a far distance, boom, you go for the rapid fire cannon. You go for either this item or this item, one of the two, like you choose one of them. Then fourth item, again, you ask yourself, if you went for the rapid fire cannon, it's easy. Then you go for the Rabbanon's Death Cap and then you go for the Void Staff. This is always going to be the same build. But if you went for a Rabbanon's Death Cap, you then have to ask yourself again, okay, do I need range? Or do I need magic penetration? Then boom, you either get rapid fire cannon or the void staff. And then after that, yet again, you ask yourself the question, do I need range or not? Because there are some games, believe it or not, where the Nashor's Tooth is actually better than the rapid fire cannon. For example, if the enemy really doesn't have a lot of range, so like if I give you an example, it would be a composition like Samira ADC, because she doesn't have a lot of range, Alistar support, mid lane Galio, top lane Darius, and then jungle Rengar. These are all very low range champions. If that is the case, then this is what your build looks like. But 95% of the games, you're gonna get a rapid fire cannon. And like over half of those games, you get it as your third item because it's so unbelievably good on Twisted Fate. For the enchantment, there's two enchantments that I go for. First of all, Stasis. Stasis is obviously amazing if you're up against a Zed, Brand, stuff like that, Rengar, I don't know, just champions you need a Stasis against. Or Protobelt. Protobelt is good if you want to avoid a rapid fire cannon because it gets you close to the enemy. Like if you really want to go for full AP Twisted Fate, you 100% need a Protobelt. Like if you don't have a rapid fire cannon, you 100% need a Protobelt. But then even if you do have a rapid fire cannon, you can choose, do I want the stasis or do I want the mobility of the Protobelt? That is the build. Now about the items, about the runes. There's two Keystones runes that you can go for. First of all, Fleet Footwork. This one is amazing. Like in the lane, it really allows you to poke. It really allows you to win the matchup because like the Fleet Footwork gives you healing, bonus movement speed, which allows you to hit the enemy more often, and it refunds mana, which is great. The other one that you can go for, you can actually also go for Phase Rush. I don't recommend it, but it is playable. If you're up against a lot of melee champions, Phase Rush is actually pretty decent. Even though you're playing full AP Twisted Fate, this can be good to kite them, but I don't really recommend it. I'm just saying that you can do it. The other one that you can get is Electrocute. So either Electrocute or Fleet Footwork is really what you want to get. Electrocute if you want to electrocute the enemy, and a Fleet Footwork if you want to fleet their footworks. So for your second rune, there's two runes that you can go for. First of all, Gathering Storm. This one is the rune that I almost always go for. It gives you so much AP in the late game. The second one you can go for is not Scorch, Giant Slayer. The enemy has champions that build a lot of health, and you go for the Giant Slayer. For example, if they have a few tanks, we all know tanks build health, but some carry champions build health as well. Example, Khazadin. Because Khazadin always goes for a Rod of Ages, which means late game he's gonna have 400 bonus max health, 400 times 2, or it equals 8% bonus damage. Another example is Ezreal. Ezreal gets a Trinity Force, which gives him 250 bonus health, which yes, gives you 5% bonus damage against him in the late game. I wonder about something. I actually want someone to let me know in the comments if there is a Lulu in the enemy team and Lulu ults someone, does that bonus health also give you bonus damage when you have a Giant Slayer? Because it says deals bonus damage based on the enemy's bonus health. And if Anasus uses his ultimate, does that also become bonus health? And if Mundo uses his ultimate, does that also count towards this? Can someone in the comments let me know? If someone actually gives a very good explanation of this, I'll pin the comment so everyone can read it. Yeah, that's just a quick thing here. Third rune is situational. Bone plating is good against Zed and Yasuo. If you don't know what to go for, then you just go for the nullifying orb. Second wind is good against a lot of poking. If you're up against like an Orianna or something, second wind is actually great. Hunter Titan if you need tenacity. Conditioning, no. Adaptive Carapace is good against a full AD composition. Or full AP, but full AP never happens. Fourth one, you go for Sweet Tooth. Yes, Hunter Genius, nah. Sweet Tooth is just better. It just helps you throughout the lane. It's just such a good rune for Twisted Fate. For your spells, you go for Ignite and Flash. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. As I said, this game is absolutely gonna deliver. First of all, you start with a Ruby Crystal. When I play Twisted Fate, and honestly when I play the majority of champions that can either choose between a damage item first or a health item, I always get the Ruby Crystal. Every single time. Literally every single time. So like whenever I go for a Rod of Ages on Gragas, Twisted Fate, Khazadin, whatever, I always get the Ruby Crystal. Sure, you're not gonna deal a lot of damage, but you got 150 bonus health. 150, which is absolutely massive in the early game. This is like, I'm against a Soraka. This is kind of a Soraka one trick that I'm playing against, which is kind of funny because it's also a good friend of mine. You'll see how this game goes. Oh my god, because I remember playing this game and Jesus Christ, what happened this game? I should stop talking because I'm about to spoil the whole game. So let's just talk about this game. You can see I'm kind of trying to bully the Soraka because I thought that Soraka is an easy champion to bully, but oh man, I was wrong. The reason that I'm not really winning these trades is because so when Soraka uses her first ability, when Soraka uses her first ability, she heals up with rejuvenation. So like whenever I trade with the Soraka, you know, whenever I hit her and she hits me, whenever she hits her first ability on me, she heals up more than I damage her. So I'm never going to be able to easily out-trade her. I have to dodge all her first abilities, and I can't out-trade her. Even though I have fleet footwork, I literally cannot out-trade a Soraka unless I always dodge her first ability. But you can clearly see, like, she's winning this trade. So here I kind of realized, like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna trade with Soraka anymore. Like, I'm just gonna play my lane a bit more passively. And whenever I get level 5, I'm gonna gank. And that is Twisted Fate, right? You kind of have to play your lane passively. Unless you have a good matchup. Like if you're up against a Zed or something, you can really bully the Zed because you have a lot of range. Use your third ability, by the way. In the early game, use your third ability to fight. First of all, it gives you gold, which is kind of nice. Secondly, it gives you attack speed, right? It gives you a lot of attack speed, which allows you to do much more damage. So if you get close to an enemy like this, boom, 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 use your third ability. Because as I said, it gives you gold, it does bonus damage, it gives you the fourth card, which deals bonus damage as well. You can see under your health, you know, whenever you have the fourth card stacked. Like right now, that's the fourth one. If I hit a minion again, wait for it. Look here. Boom, that is 1, you see, and then 2, and then 3, and then the next one is gonna do a lot of bonus damage. Oh, by the way, I changed up my setup. My green screen is much bigger now, so look at this. Look how much space there is. I didn't actually make my green screen bigger, I just moved my computer back. So like I can really do this and this with my hands now, you guys are gonna see it all. But anyway guys, make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It really supports the channel and all the kind of YouTuber stuff. You know the drill, just the comment for giveaway, blah blah blah. Here I'm gonna gank, let's see, boom boom. Who am I gonna kill? I could kill Senna, yeah, third ability, boom boom. The ultimate of Soraka? Oh, she didn't ult. Maybe she didn't have ultimate. I was kind of afraid of Soraka ultimate there, but she didn't ult. Very nice. I got a turret plate as well. I need to go back and get my Rod of Ages here. Very, very nice. Like, get your Rod of Ages as fast as possible. It seems like I'm not going back. The reason that I didn't actually go back, I remember now, is because I wanted the lane. I'm not wasting a cannon minion, so I'm just quickly getting it. I am wasting Rod of Ages stacks, but I would say it's worth it, because I'm going to push out this whole lane for it. And yeah, just so you know, it's obviously important in Wild Rift to last hit minions, but it's way more important on Twisted Fate. Like, do not play Twisted Fate if you cannot last hit minions. If you're not good at last hitting minions, then this is like the absolute worst champion for you to play. You can see here, I got a Rod of Ages and I'm getting a Sheen, which is a massive power spike. Like, this right here is such a huge power spike because my card is going to do a lot of damage already, even though I have a Rod of Ages, which is a late game item. So this is just a massive power spike that I have right now. What was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, last hitting. Yeah. So, like, you get between 2 and 12 gold on Twisted Fate when you last hit a minion. A quick tip for you guys. You all know about the stones right here, right? You can see where my finger is pointing. This jungle camp right here. It's really good for Twisted Fate to take that, because on average, you're gonna get 60 bonus gold when you take that entire jungle camp, because you're clearing out 10 individual camps, and you get between 2 and 12 gold. You're actually getting 70 even, because it's between 2 and 12. So on average, you're getting 70 gold bonus when you clear that jungle. So on top of all the gold that the jungle already gives you, you're getting another 70 bonus gold from it. So just whenever you can, clear out that jungle. Whenever you can. Like, if you cross it, it's totally worth to do. I'm trying to help my team here. It's not really looking too good for us, to be honest. Yeah. Soraka's ultimate comes through as well. Oh, this is horrible. There's no way this is gonna be good for us. There's just no way. Yeah, there's no way. We're all gonna die. Soraka's here as well. Yeah. That was unfortunate. This is really not nice. This is before the dragon as well. Enemy's probably just gonna be able to get the dragon. Their jungler is gonna spawn soon. Tristan against Galio. Who's gonna win? Of course, Galio is gonna win. Galio is such a strong champion, man. It's like, Galio has never been weak in this game. It's crazy. This champion has just always been strong. I feel like he's never gonna be weak, just because the kit that Galio has is so unbelievably powerful. It's just crazy. So, like, what is our win condition in this game? It is bursting down someone, because Twisted Fate with the cards, you know, burst. We have Echo burst, we have Malphite burst, and Vi burst. The reason that I'm saying burst is because me poking the enemy won't do anything in this game, because they have a Soraka. Like, that is the problem that we're gonna have this game. And that is why it's gonna be an absolute... No spoiling. Late game. But yes. That is why this game is gonna be so rough for me, because Twisted Fate has 2 things he has to offer late game. No, 3 things. Wait, let's first see what happens here, then I'll tell you the 3 things. Chest should be a kill. Oh! He became invisible and stopped my card. Stun. Boom. Boom. Nice. Oh my god, he almost killed us because he literally used his ultimate the second I wanted to hit it with a card. But what Twisted Fate can do in the late game is, first of all, poke damage. You can poke, you know, gold card plus first ability is great poke in the late game. It does like 30, 40, even 50% of the enemy's health if it's a squishy. Second thing he can do is... wait, is it 3 things or 2 things? Poking. You have a lot of CC. You can catch out an enemy. I had another thing in mind. Poking. Catching off an enemy. No, I guess I'm just stupid. It is 2 things. Like here you can see this is poke and catching off. He doesn't have sustained damage. He doesn't have sustained damage. That is the problem you have against a comp with like a Sona or a Soraka. You know what's funny, by the way? Twisted Fate does actually hard counter a Sona. Even though Sona has healing to stop your poking, Twisted Fate destroys Sona because you can catch her from very long distance very easily, and your team can then follow up and destroy her. It just feels much harder to do against the Soraka. Twisted Fate also hard counters Vayne, by the way, because when you use your ultimate, Vayne cannot become invisible. So just so you know, just a few little tips with Twisted Fate. I mean, look at this. All of them are full health. It's crazy. They have crazy tankiness. Boom. Like, look, I'm dealing damage to Senna now. This is great. But then they use Soraka ult, they use Senna ult, and it all doesn't matter anymore. Look at that damage. It's 50% of Vayne's health, by the way. Flash, boom, boom. I killed Vayne, but... Oh. I was starting to realize here that this is gonna become a problem late game, because I can't one-shot anyone. Twisted Fate is a burst champion, but you only burst like 50% of the health. You're never really gonna burst 100%, unless you're like 5,000 gold ahead, of course, that's an exception, but if you're even, you're never gonna burst 100% of the health, because your abilities go on cooldown, right? So you kind of rely on your team to follow up, that's the thing. Like, you rely on your team to follow up. You are not gonna one-shot anyone. It's not like you're playing Annie or something. You're not gonna one-shot anyone. So you have to play around this. Twisted Fate really compensates on the other parts for this weakness, because you have an ultimate. Like right here, I can help the Echo with my ultimate, right? You can see these are the things that Twisted Fate compensates with. A crazy ultimate that allows you to gank whenever you want. Stun, stay calm and collective. That's another thing with Twisted Fate. You have to stay calm and collective. Even in a stressful situation like that, 95% of the cases, the gold card is gonna save you. No, not save your ass, but like the gold card is gonna be the best thing to do. So you have to focus. You have to stay. You have to remain focused. As I said, don't panic and make sure you get that gold card in the middle of the team fight. Because if you blue card someone, you're gonna be in trouble. Because the gold card has a 2-second stun, which is so unbelievably important. Like, stay focused during team fights and really, really try to hit that gold card when you have to. Can I kill the Soraka? I can't kill Soraka. This is crazy. He's gonna flash on me, yeah. I knew he was gonna flash on me, but I couldn't dodge it. Soraka has 3 on O's. I still have 1,500 more gold because I pushed the turret and I ganked and stuff like that, but damn, this like late game team fighting is just so horrible. So horrible for us. They have so many... You know what, like, another thing that counters Twisted Fate is a lot of barriers and healing, which is exactly what the enemies have. They have Senna and they have Soraka, so they have the barrier and the healing. What is Vi doing? What is she doing? She's just inting. She literally, she's inting. She also wasted a Guardian Angel. Oh my god, why? Why do people do that? I can gank here. Like, if Malphite ults the Vayne, we can kill the Vayne. Should be a pretty easy kill, actually. Let's see. Yeah, there he goes. He ults her. Boom, boom. Very nice. Very, very nice. You constantly have to do this with Twisted Fate, by the way. Use that ultimate to get those free kills. Whenever you can catch someone for free on the side lanes, use that ultimate. Another thing with Twisted Fate, use your red card to clear waves. Red card is super, super nice to clear waves with. They're getting another dragon, by the way. We cannot do anything because Vi is dead. Vi is literally dead. So I can't stop it. I'm just dead. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. This is like, I was annoyed here. I was so annoyed. I remember I was so annoyed. So annoyed. Tristana's dead. Vi is going in again. Malphite is dead. Everyone's trying to surrender. I, of course, don't surrender. Enemies are literally full health. I mean, look at this. They're tanky and they're full health. This is a nightmare for Twisted Fate. A game like this is just an absolute nightmare. I was just confused by what the Vi is doing. Because Vi is just... Yeah, exactly. Like, Vi is just trolling at this point. Like, how do you play like this? How do you play like this in high elo? I don't get it. That must be trolling, right? She literally heart-inted twice already. So right here, the reason that I didn't ult mid lane is because Vayne is just gonna kill me if I do it. Why does he use Protobot, by the way? A thing is, though... If you have a good Twisted Fate in your team, don't take a CS like this Malphite is doing. Because keep in mind, Twisted Fate gets more gold from farm than you. So if you have a good Twisted Fate, don't take his farm, please. Don't be that kind of player. Just let him farm. Right here, look. I dealt 0 damage to Galio. Legit 0 damage. His second ability tanked up my entire burst damage. Like, at this point, I was really like, oh my god. I can't even kill the Galio. Let alone a Galio combined with a Senna and a Soraka with the healing and the barriers. Oh my god. This game is unwinnable. This game is unwinnable. Like, this game is literally unwinnable. And while I was saying that, I was constantly trying to think of some sort of a strategy to win this game, but I was stuck. The only strategy that I found is if I either catch Soraka or Senna and my team follows up and you know, kills them. I don't even think we win a team fight if I catch out Vayne. Because as long as Soraka and Senna are alive, the front line is gonna sustain. You know, Graves is gonna sustain. Galio is not gonna die. We don't have what it takes to kill those. So that's where I thought, like, okay, the only way we can win this is if I catch Senna and Soraka. And even catching one of them doesn't guarantee our victory. It's like legit a 5% chance that we win, and like a 95% chance the enemy wins this. Oh, I almost died. Vi is trolling again. Vi is literally trolling. What is she doing, man? Stopping the Vayne real quick. What is she doing? We almost surrendered here. Oh god. We almost surrendered there. Now the question is, should I get anti-healing or not? I honestly wouldn't say I should, because anti-healing is not gonna help us this game. One-shotting someone is gonna help us. Like, I need to one-shot someone. I mean, look at this. Literally, a Soraka is out-damaging me at this point. And then they have Locket as well, of course. Tristana's pushing, which is definitely the right thing to do. Like, this Tristana is playing really well now. This is like, these are the ways that we can win the game. Possibly. The 5% chance. Tristana just got a whole ass inhibitor turret. Amazing. That was amazing. Did she get it? Yeah, she got it. And Malphite is insulting Tristana. That shows that he doesn't understand macro game either. This Tristana just did such an amazing push right here. That now we have pressure. Like, now we have pressure. Even though we're hard losing this game, at least now we have pressure on them. And sure, they took the Baron. We just have to kind of deal with it. But now we have pressure on the side lane, which is really, really nice. Very well played by the Tristana. Go back. Take the heal because it gives me 45 gold. I'm getting close to a Rabadon's death cap. Which is going to be my 4th item, which is insane damage. But still, not going to be enough to one-shot someone. It's never enough as a Twisted Fate. So let's see. Look at this. Look at my damage. He's full health. It takes one Soraka heal to stop my damage. How tragic is that? Look at this. I am literally dealing 0 damage. How absolutely crazy is that? I just cannot believe this. Oh, this is a potential to kill him because he's under her turret. Wow, guys. I mean, wow. Just wow. Just wow. Look, and here I finally kind of understood. Like, hey, I need to go on Soraka. But even Soraka I can't kill easily. Ooh. There's no way they win this fight without me, right? Yeah. That's the Rabadon's death cap. But yeah, still. What do I do with it? Oh, they're kinda low? This is kind of a winnable fight, I guess. Again, look at this, look at this. No damage. So, I shouldn't go on the front line, obviously. Wow. I just felt so useless here. I remember this point, I felt so unbelievably useless. Because I'm doing so much damage, but also not doing anything. I'm doing so much damage, but also nothing, you see? Oh, there it is. I got the Senna. You see that? That's where it's at. I gotta catch the Senna or the Soraka. Blue buff is also great for me, by the way. Anti-heal? Yeah, I don't think I should get anti-heal this game. Like, my team needs to get anti-heal, but not me. Enemies took the 3rd dragon, by the way, which gives them 12% bonus damage, a lot bonus health, and health regen. As if they didn't have enough health regen. Kind of an FF game. Kinda. I just didn't want to give up, I guess. Sometimes I'm in that mood. I shouldn't go for the blasting. No. Yes, nice. Yeah, very good. I shouldn't go for that. I should go... stasis is really good, by the way, but I should go for the magic penetrating item. not the other one. It's worth much more in the late game. Now that they took our mid lane inhibitor, I can actually use it by farming. Because like you get much more farm if the enemy takes the inhibitor. Because the wave is super stacked. You get a lot of golden experience with it. Oh, that should be a kill on the Vayne. That should be a kill. Ah, that's a Galio as well. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where's the Vayne? Oh, Vayne is dead. Nice. Okay, that's good. This is good. That's 2 kills. 2 kills and the Baron is spawning. Very, very nice. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. So Baron is up. We should go for it. But like the problem is they have a Soraka and a Senna. So Soraka, Senna and Graves, they could potentially stop us from doing this Baron because they're such annoying champions. Let's see what we actually do. We should still go for it though, regardless, because like the Graves is in the bot lane, so it's only 2 versus 5. You can see like Soraka's doing so much damage, it's crazy. Redemption as well. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, take it. Take it. Oh, nice. What was that Malphite ult? He ulted the wall. Malphite ulted the... Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, that's what you gotta do in ranked. I have my ultimate. I can ult. I currently have 800 ability power, which is an incredible amount of damage. Senna, there we go. 1100 damage. Look at that crazy burst damage. I can't flash in because it's a Galio. Look, this is never gonna work. This is never gonna work. Their front lines are in. Like, my positioning, this is never, ever, ever gonna work for us. Because Soraka is just gonna heal all of them. Like, you see? Playing the fight like this is never, ever, ever gonna work out for us. Vayne, even Vayne, like, I can't kill Vayne because of Soraka. There we go, we're losing the fight. Oh, and there goes the Baron. There we wasted the Baron. They even have a redemption. Like, this is just crazy. Our minions are pushing though. Like, bot lane and top lane is pushing. Oh, Soraka? Look, I'm desperately trying to catch Soraka. I didn't even catch Soraka. Ah, don't die. Oh, my gold card management is amazing though. But you can see I'm literally doing 0 damage. I have 4.5 items and I'm still doing 0 damage. I'm running out of mana as well. I need to go back. I'm kind of close to Void Staff. It would be amazing if I get a Void Staff. Are they doing it? Yeah, they're doing it and they have vision on us. So yet again, a horrible situation. Soraka, I caught Soraka. There it is. I caught Soraka. There it is. You can see that's it. That's it. That's it. I caught Soraka. They don't have a Soraka anymore. Oh, they don't have a Soraka. We can end the game. We can end the game. Look at this. It only takes 1 catch. You see that? You see that? That's all you have to do. If Soraka makes a mistake once, that's it. Stasis and I don't die and Vayne is dead. Ult and go and she's dead. We win. We won the game. We won the unwinnable game. The unwinnable game. We won. We won the unwinnable game. I want you guys to see how much damage I did this game. I really, really want you guys to see that. This is crazy. This was a crazy, crazy game. Oh, oh. So let's see how much damage I did. Don't give up, I guess. Don't give up. Let's see. Come on. 50,500 damage. Jesus Christ. That's crazy damage. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.